Hello, people of Earth, and welcome to the Quiffcast with me, Rob Baines, and Ashley Richards.
It's me.
It's him. So today we're talking. I mean, to be fair, we are talking. But there's a lot of things we want to talk about today, but not necessarily techie stuff. Because I mean, as Ash has said before, there hasn't been much in a, what would you call it, Ash?
No. There's not been much going around, really.
No, the last big thing was the Foldy stuff, and that's still apparent, although there's been problems, hasn't there?
There's been some problems.
There have been big reports of problems.
Screen's been broken and flickering, and after a couple of days' usage.
People taking off the protective seal on the phones, and then people then they're coming back to saying, "Oh, you're not meant to do that," and you know, crazy stuff. But hey, it's I think it was inevitable.
Yeah.
So, but that's probably all we can say about that in terms of that sort of tech stuff. But we've got some other stuff we want to talk about tech-wise.
Yeah.
We've recently, because Amazon have had a lot of offers on recently. My mum went a bit mad. We got. It's very difficult now. I can't mention the name without. It's difficult.
You
can, but
I can say Alexa.
Fine. You could say it for me.
Ish.
So, Alexa, hello there. Hi. So
there we go.
We got one, and we got one for the hall because we thought, oh, it's quite cool. Try this. A few days later, we got another one for upstairs because obviously you couldn't hear the music from upstairs. And then got some more. We got the ones with the screen on them, and then we got a couple of dots, and then we got another mod. I think we've got a grand total now in the space of a few weeks of saying, I'm not sure.
Should we read him splash out?
I mean, they're on offer, so but how many have we got now? What? I think we've got 7.
Okay.
I think we've got 7. We've got one in my room. We've got one in the living room. We've got one in the hall. We've got one in the kitchen. Hang on, I've lost count now. Hang on. We've got one in the hall. We've got one in the living room. We've got one in the games room now. We've got one in the kitchen. We've got one in my room. We've got one in the in my mum and dad's room. Then we got. This is where you know you've gone too far when we've got a spare. We've got one called the Spare Echo. We've got the Spare Echo. So that's when you know you've gone a bit too far with it.
Yeah.
The only reason we haven't got one in the bathroom is because there's no sockets. So it is crazy. I think we've passed a line. Well, my mum certainly has. She has these moments where she just, if it's on offer, then she goes for it. I don't know how much we've spent in total on these things, but hey, we've got them.
Hey, you got 7 of them.
Yeah, but it's fun. I quite like them, actually. They're useful. I like the whole sort of grouping situation of them.
Yeah,
you can group them and say, "Oh, play this music everywhere" and stuff. That's quite good. Have you gone Alexa?
I've got 2.
You got 2. I was going to say I said the word there. I said the word there, and it didn't quite register.
Yeah,
I know Catherine's got a couple as well.
No, I don't know. It was just one day, it arrived in the post, and Dad said, "Oh, I bought an Alexa." I was like, "Okay."
I think they're quite good. I do think they're quite good. It's good to play music and stuff on. I mean, you have to have that. The council. We haven't got like the Amazon Music thing.
No, nor do we.
But I think there's a decent amount of songs on. I can't play them now because obviously it's copywriting. with recording the Quivcast. But I like them. I quite like them. Which ones have you got?
It's all right. We've got the tall one.
So you got the tall one. We haven't got one of them. We've just got the short.
And then we've got the Echo Dot for just the kitchen.
That's the one I've got then?
Yeah, that's the little one.
Yeah. We've got the Spot. We've got 2 spots, which is quite good.
Yeah, so the kitchen and the lounge are in.
Yeah, that's nice.
It was funny when Dad first set it up, because he was just going, Alexa, what's...
Just asking,
asking lots of stuff.
Stupid questions that you already know the answer to, but you just want to hear them say it.
Exactly.
There's lots of funny commands. There's lots of funny commands you can do, like, Alexa, are you an alien?
The truth is out there.
Okay.
So it does that. It did for you. So there's funny things like that. I think it's got a personality to it. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
And Charlotte hates them.
Does she?
She does, but I think she's growing to them. She may never say this, but I think she's growing to them because she was interacting with said AI.
Has she not tried the Skyrim kind of edition?
She has. She has tried it. So I think that's probably where the bond has formed.
I play Skyrim.
So she's played on most formats now, I think. Whether she'll complete this version, I'm not sure. But we'll see. But yeah, I like it. I do like it, and I think we've probably reached a point now where we've got enough in the house. So touch glass. I don't have any wood near me. Touch glass that we won't get any more. But I think saying that we've got a spare one and one literally called the spare one. I think that probably says something. I haven't got one in the loft actually. So
I was about to say, have you got one in the loft?
But I haven't. So that's. I think I'm all right though. To be honest, I think I could probably just nab the spare one if I wanted to.
And they could name it the TARDIS or something.
I could play the thing. Play.
Or the Q Dot.
I could do that. I could get it to play the TARDIS sound effects. I'm sure there's an app for that. That'd be quite good.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So that's that. That's good. I mean, I'd recommend it. It's quite a good little product.
Yeah. It's quite good because apparently my sister's got one.
Right.
And apparently you can also do like Bluetooth music over by your phone.
Yes, you
can. Which is what she.
Oh, you can plug in an external speaker if it's not loud enough for you.
Exactly, which is what she wanted.
James called me on my Alexa at like 11 p.m.
What's he doing that for?
So it literally. What? Oh yeah, I mentioned the name, didn't I? 11 p.m. It called all of the ones in the house, and my mum and dad were sleeping. I was thinking, Jim, just stop it now!
Stop, go away! You're waking everyone up.
God's sake. It's not just me that's got it. But I think it's cool. I like the announcement thing. You can make announcements and stuff. I think that's quite cool.
All right.
That's quite useful for it. Just turns our house into like a, when you go into a shopping centre.
Oh yeah. Bing bong.
Bing bong. Can father report to study, please? It's that sort of.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
You can just say, oh god.
Make announcement.
You can say, Alexa. I'll do it. Alexa, make an announcement.
What's the announcement?
I am currently doing a podcast at the moment and using the Alexa as an example.
Announcing.
I am currently doing a podcast at the moment and using the Alexa as an example. So that's just that message is beamed across the whole house.
Wow.
So it's quite cool. But anyway, that's enough about Alexa. I nearly said that. I did a quick turn then. I did like a dramatic hamster looking at the the echo there.
That word's
Anyway,
just forbidden.
I think you can rename the device actually, so you can say something other than that. I don't know how, but I think that'll just confuse things. Anyway, we're gonna move on. What are we using right now, Ash?
What are we using?
Yeah.
Computers.
What are we using on the computer?
Software.
But what software specifically are we using at the moment?
The one and only Discord.
Discord, that's the word that's where I was going. So, for those people, I've mentioned this in the podcast before. I'm not going to lie. I have. But we do have a Discord server. We're not using that one at the moment. We're using a special private Quifcast server because we don't want to complicate things. And this one was made first. So, but we have one called Robcam Central. And it is growing. There's a lot of people who have joined. It'd be interesting to see how many people will join through the Quifcast. But I thought I'd do something because I've noticed that we I did an Instagram live a few weeks ago and I got some people joining the Discord just literally by reading out the hyperlink that you need to join it, which I thought was weird. It was like, that actually worked. People actually went out of their way to type this in. So, hey, I'm not ruling you guys out. If you want to join the Robcam Central Discord server, then open up your browsers right now, or whatever you use for this specific thing. I need to say specific there. I always used to get that mixed up when I was younger. I always used to say, "Don't be Pacific." Be Pacific.
I think I had that problem as well.
You did as well.
Pacific.
Well, at least I'm not the only one. Comment on Discord if you had that same problem when you were younger. So I'm going to read it out. I hope you've got your browsers ready. If you've got a Discord account, then this is great. I think it'll probably redirect you. If you haven't got a Discord account, I think this link will, show you the way to having a Discord account. And then you can be a part of this community. It's a great community. I think it's building. We're probably at 30 odd people in the server now, which is great. We've got a mixture of different levels of people and whatnot. In terms of different levels of people, there's people of Earth, there's Quifco. That doesn't mean anything to you guys. It means that there's different tiers of people. There's Quif subs as well. So if you're subscribed to me on Twitch, you get a special private exclusive channels and stuff that you can use. But here we go. I'm going to read out the hyperlink. So get ready. And also, if you use this method to join the Discord, please let us know about it in the Quifcast chat text channel, because there's a Quifcast chat text channel. Just say, "I joined by listening to this Quifcast."
There you go.
Don't say those specific words because that sentence doesn't work by itself. Say I joined by the Quifcast.
By podcast.
I joined by listening to you read out the link in the Quifcast, Rob. LOL.
In caps.
Exclamation mark. So here we go. Get ready. Get your fingers on the keyboard because you have to type https://discord.gg/ capital C, capital W, lowercase v, capital X, capital X, capital M, capital X. So easy to remember, it's ridiculous. So if you use that, you'll be able to join. Fingers crossed. I hope I said that right. I think I did. I read it letter by letter. So yeah, there you go. Let us know if you use that method. But anyway, we're going to move on. Are we going to move on? No, we're not.
Let's move on.
Okay, we will move on then. Jesus Christ. I was just going to say, with the Discord, there is a lot of things. There's all the social media information. You can chat with other people in the community. You can get notified on when new videos are out on all channels. I think I might even set it up so that your videos might pop up there as well. I don't know. Maybe like the specific, like the GT Online ones. Then we can just share them as well. Those kind of things.
So like it's none at the moment.
None at the moment, but when we do something collaboratively, then we can share that.
More highlights.
Yeah. And the live streams, whenever we go live, there's a bot. There's a Quiff bot that tells you when we go live. There's also, you get notified on when. Well, you don't get notified, but you get all the links for the latest Quiffcast as well from the Quiffcast bot. And there's all these text channels. There's all these voice channels. There's loads of stuff. So it's worth having a explore. Yeah. Certainly. Right. Let's move on. What? I think you, Ash.
Yes.
I think you. Let's just mix things up a bit. I put things in the wrong order, but it doesn't matter. So, in a few weeks' time, in less than a month, what am I saying? Tomorrow. I'm speaking in terms of when we're recording this. But when we release this, tomorrow, what is happening, Ash?
We're going, well, for me, I'm going up north. To good old Chesterfield.
Right. What's the occasion?
We are attending a wedding.
Are we?
Yeah, we're attending a wedding.
Tell me more, Ash.
Wow. Well, if you may have watched GTA highlights or some of no, he hasn't been in any of your.
He's been Overwatch Kingdom and.
Oh yeah, in some of Rob's videos, there's a guy called Jimmy. Jimmy Smith and
Jimmy Smythe
and Liz. I can't remember what last name.
I mean, I've known her for quite a long time, and I'm not sure how to. I'm still not sure how to pronounce her second name. So,
yeah,
but she's a good friend of mine.
Yeah, and they're getting married, and we're gonna go and celebrate their lovely day.
Of course, we're there for their day. I'm gonna be celebrating, dancing, drinking, and in costume as well.
Yeah, we'll be all dressed up, snazzed up.
Snazzed up, very snazzy.
Very snazzy. And,
but yeah, so we've both known. I don't know how long I've known them. I think I've known. I've known Lizzie for quite a long time. And I've known. I don't know if I talked to Jimmy before or after I knew Lizzie, but I think I don't know actually. It's difficult to say. I think I probably knew Jimmy, but we never talked. I think I knew Lizzie prior to Jimmy, and then we started talking.
I knew Lizzie before I knew Jimmy.
Yeah, so did you? All that, mate. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of weird because
I think we saw. There's been occasions where we've I know there's been conventions where we've been to the same convention, all Jimmy, Lizzie, and me, and we've not really even bumped cross paths really. Yeah. So it's, I think we sort of, then Jimmy got heavily involved in gaming and stuff with us, so we formed a good friendship from that. Mm-hmm. And then obviously Comic Cons, and I don't know when they initially got together, but there's attending Comic Cons together, and we've obviously met up with them. We did the Team Flash thing one year, which is quite fun. If you want to see those pictures, go on. I can't remember what the link is. Is it Star Cosplay? Star Cosplay. That's what
that's
it's called. So search that up on Facebook, and the links are there. Also, you can go on my Quiffy Cosplay page because it's there as well. But two amazing people, and it'll be absolutely amazing to celebrate their day and be there for their. Be there for them for their special moment. I've got something stuck in my throat. Yeah. But I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be a special day. It's gonna be a very special day.
Because obviously back in the days, Lizzie was very big. Or not that she isn't now, but she was very did a lot of cosplay.
Yes, that's true.
A lot of Rose and lots of Harley Quinn and all.
Yeah. It's amazing. It's sort of amazing how sort of things have, it's amazing how things happen. Yeah, it is. Yeah, because I first talked to Lizzie. I don't know how long ago it was. I really should have done my research, but it's amazing how things form, new friendships form, and how technology can bring us close together. It's great how these communities can bring people together. Obviously, they brought Jimmy and Lizzie together, and if it wasn't for the likes of cosplay and fandom and stuff, I think their sort of relationship formed from that, really.
Exactly.
So it's quite beautiful, really. But I'm looking forward to it. As I've said a few times, I'm really looking forward to it. And it's when this is recorded, it's tomorrow. So it's so happy days. Happy, this is your final day as fiancé. So if you listen to this on the day, it's your last day of being fiancé. Tomorrow. You know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying?
Do we marry?
Fiancé. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, fiancé. Yeah, I got
fiancé. But yeah, so it's gonna be amazing. And obviously I'm going with Charlotte. I think she's cosplaying as the 13th Doctor, which is quite a surprise. She's never cosplayed a Doctor before, so that's gonna be quite an interesting thing. I'm gonna be my Doctor. You and Kat are undecided.
It's still in decision making at the moment.
You've got time. I mean, if you were still thinking about it at this point in time when this podcast is released, then I think maybe you don't have time. But in terms of when we're recording this, then
I've got a day to decide it.
You've got a day. You've got to go out and pick something up.
Down there.
But yes, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm obviously meeting Kat for the first time tomorrow as well, which would be fantastic. And there's lots of things to look forward to, and I really hope. I message to both you, Jimmy and Lizzie, or as we like to call them, Jizzy. That's their ship name. Very creative.
They love it.
Hope you have an amazing day, and we wish the best for you and your future.
Absolutely.
Damn doodly.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be fantastic. Right. Last topic, a quick little last topic for this Quiffcast. We have mentioned this in the previous podcast. In fact, we've talked about Overwatch and Overwatch archives. What is the new thing they're adding to Overwatch, Ash?
Well, there's been an announcement that they're adding a workshop.
A workshop.
Yeah.
What is this workshop, Ash?
Well, this workshop allows you to basically create your own match or basically whatever you want to make using
It's like game modes. It's not specific like map editing, but it's like you can make your own game modes. You can modify the characters. You can
change the abilities.
Yeah. You can make all sorts of things. It really, really opens up Overwatch I think.
It's really going to bring a whole, brand new, massive stuff in. To, keep the game going. New
Exactly.
And refreshed.
And it's sort of
self-sustained.
That's it. That's where I was going.
Yeah.
It does that. So it's. I mean, of course, Overwatch has to. Blizzard have to make their own stuff. They can't leave it all to the people. No. But I think it sort of emphasizes the community aspect of Overwatch, and it just. I mean, people are doing this already. I mean, for a long time, which I might delay now because obviously, with this coming up, it'll be better when it does happen. But we're creating odd games in Overwatch, like what we call Down the Line, which is essentially gun game for people who play like I think it's Counter-Strike and stuff. I'm not sure. Is it Counter-Strike? There's
Call of Duty?
Or Call of Duty, maybe, yeah. So there's a game called Gun Game, where you as soon as you've got a kill, you switch guns. But in Overwatch, it's called Hero Gauntlet, which you're just jumping from character to character until I think it's you have to get a kill with Torb's hammer. You can't use the gun or anything. You have to get a kill with his hammer.
I see.
So it sort of gets more the weapons get more difficult.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So it's sort of a better way of playing it, I think. But it's essentially what we were playing Down the Line with,
nice.
Which just makes it automated rather than us just having to jump into the water whenever we got a kill.
Yeah,
which is a bit. It was a bit of a tedious thing. It was also like people
screams.
Yeah. It was fun. I think how we did it was quite fun. But having that is just opens up a lot. There's like hide and seek. There's a hide and seek mode now.
I've seen about that.
We've played that before, just customly. But no, we can make that a legit thing now. I think there's all sorts, really.
Yeah, it sounds like you can do practically almost anything. Any game mode you think. Yeah.
If you create enough. I mean, I was saying. I mean, this might not be the case. We'll see when the workshop hits consoles. But I was saying that it sort of looks like Ash might be able to gain more sense of it, more sense out of it than most, because there's a lot of. I mean, it doesn't look like the easiest interface to sort of make something with, but there's like values and stuff. There's like sort of values like if something hits wall, there's like rules like that.
Yeah, from what I've seen from the screenshots and video play, it's a lot of like if this, do that, and a lot of ifs, and it's a nightmare.
Exactly, yeah. So it might be potentially something that Ash dives into. You don't know. We don't know until it happens.
Until it comes out on console, when we won't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I've had a little play. I mean, I haven't made anything on Overwatch Workshop yet because I've had quite a few looks at it on the PTR because I've got it on PC as well as console. But the most thing I've done is I've sort of gone online and watched YouTube videos about it, and then copied and pasted links, and that's quite a beneficial thing as well because you can make some. It's in a sense that sort of multi-platform where you can just copy and paste a link and it works on either PC or console.
Yeah,
so it's quite nice. That's quite nice.
That's quite good.
I played a game where you could move as Bastion whilst he was in turret mode, and you can fly as Bastion whilst he was in turret mode. So that's an interesting. That's an interesting feature. People have made third-person cameras for Overwatch, which is odd. But there's so much. It's ridiculous, actually, what the possibilities are.
Yeah,
but we'll
very exciting.
Yeah, it does. I think it was just. I thought that was just worth a mention. Since we've just missed us talking about Overwatch. So yeah, that'll be an interesting thing to talk about in a future one.
Yeah,
but we shall see. Hopefully, it'll be out soon.
Hopefully so.
Hopefully. But anyway, But anyway, anyway, that's pretty much all we've got time for. Now, I'm gonna keep the rhythm going.
Ooh.
Ash doesn't know
Overtime.
this. Oh no, Ash does know this because he's been editing. Ash, I'm gonna allow you. Ash is panicking now. I'm gonna allow you to share the sponsor for this episode of the Quiffcast.
All right.
So, what's the new Quifco product that is available?
New Quifco product.
Yeah, new Quifco product. Yeah,
Well, good thing you asked.
I'm asking.
Well, introducing the
The K. Introducing the K. What the hell is a K?
the Quifco egg.
Right.
In relation to, it's really out of topic, but I was thinking of Easter.
Easter. Yeah, that happened ages ago. You're
I'm really out.
it's quite far away from even we recording this. Not to mention when this is coming out. So,
Forgot about that. God.
so go for it. Yeah. Carry on.
The Quifco, Quegg.
Quegg. Nice. What's the Quegg do?
The Quegg do. Well, it is an egg which is purple, obviously,
Of course.
but it also turns into a phone.
Right.
In terms of, like, you see on the movies, you see the where the shoe where they flick the thing down and it's like oh la la la.
Banana as well. Yeah.
Yeah, like the banana,
banana,
like
the
that,
shoe.
But it's the phone. It's a phone.
The perfect disguise.
Exactly.
Egg.
The Quegg.
Fantastic. So does it do anything else, or is it just literally a phone?
It's a phone. It's got 12 megabytes of internet.
That's quite good. It's decent for an egg.
Yeah, it doesn't have a screen though.
I think that's the best spec egg I've ever heard of.
It doesn't have a screen, so you can't. It's not touch. It's not a touch screen.
How do you dial a number then? Or is it voice activated? Or?
It's voice activated. So you could.
There's like there's a little hole.
Yep. So you got to speak to him
hole
like, oh, 1.
Right.
A bit like a Alexa.
Alexa. Hey. Hey. No. We're not sponsored by Amazon. It's a Quifco product.
And then
but hey, that could be a product for Amazon at a later date.
There you go.
If that becomes a thing, Amazon, hey, you listening? Quifco is gonna attempt to sue you. So yeah, okay. The Quegg.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to the Quegg. When do we expect? When do we expect to? When do we expect to have this one hit the shelves?
It comes out next year.
Did you see it? I snuck another pun in the same sentence. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
You did,
I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Next was it? When was it?
Next year.
Next Easter.
Next Easter. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
That
sounds about right. That sounds about right.
The final touch-ups.
Full 11 months to testing
the Quegg.
Testing the Quegg. Indeed. Right, well that's all we've got time for. Yeah. Thank you very much, Ash, for that lovely sponsor.
No problem.
And you shall be hearing from us in the next episode of the Quiffcast, where we shall be talking about none other than Avengers Endgame.
Dun dun dun. That's not that theme.
I tried to do the Avengers theme quite fastly, but it didn't really work. Anyway, thank you very much for listening. Until next time, take care. Quiff the egg.
What?
Oh, you shall hear from us in the next episode. Bye bye.
Goodbye, everybody.